Good evening, Karina Carvalho with ABC News. Secret Queensland Government modelling obtained by the ABC estimates it could cost up to $16 billion to meet water quality targets over the next decade to help save the Great Barrier Reef. This figure dwarfs the funding commitments of both the major parties for fighting pollution in the reef. Mark Willesee has this exclusive report.
It's suffering the biggest bleaching event in its history, a climate change impact draining the very life and colour out of the Great Barrier Reef. But that's not the only threat. For years, the reef has also been battling pesticides, sediments and excess nutrients flowing out from coastal river systems, pollutants that suffocate, poison and kill coral.
There's a real sense of urgency. If we're going to manage water quality, we have to do it now.
Last week, the Water Science Task Force that advises the Queensland Government released its final report, proposing a cap on pollution from farms close to the reef and limits to sediment flowing in from rivers. But left out of the report was how much it will all cost. Conservation groups have been calling for the reef water quality costings to be released, saying there should be a proper public debate during the federal election campaign about just how much money is needed to save one of the world's great natural wonders. The ABC has obtained the modelling report, which details that the total cost of meeting water quality targets over the next decade could be up to $16 billion.
We have suspected for some time that it's going to take billions, not millions, to repair and bring back the colour of the Great Barrier Reef.
The ABC has been told the $16 billion costing is an initial estimate that's now being reviewed. Researcher John Brodie believes it will take $1 billion a year for the next decade to reduce water pollution.
I think if we don't do it soon, then it may be that in 10 years that money won't be worth spending, really. It'll be too late.
It's a no-brainer. We've got to get that money rolling.
But the money rolling out for the reef so far in this election campaign is just a fraction of what researchers and conservationists are pleading for. Mark Willesee, ABC News, Brisbane.